Okay, I'm gonna show off the shaker add-on in Godot. So I'm gonna go to releases. It was like 2 years since this was updated, but it seems it doesn't need to be updated. I'm gonna download the zip file, and then I'm gonna go into my downloads, and then we have the add-ons folder here. So I'm gonna drag that to the side, and I'm gonna open up Godot. And I'm just gonna drag in the add-ons folder into my files. For some reason, it's not in the asset store, so if you search shaker, it's not gonna show up. That's fine. So when we have it in our project, we can go to project settings, and then go to plugins, and then we wanna enable it. And it might work already. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna make this a 3D scene. And I'm gonna add a CSG box. I think that's fine. And then I'm gonna search for shaker. And yeah, it seems to already be working. This is both for 3D and 2D. I've only tried the 3D, so that's what I'm gonna be showing. Let's see, I think it was the shaker component. And then you wanna attach it as a child of the thing you wanna shake. And if I press play, nothing happens, because we need to make a shaker preset. So I'm gonna make a shaker preset 3D, and I'm gonna open it up. And then there's a bunch of types we can make here: position, rotation, and scale. I think it's actually pretty complicated, this shaker add-on, and I guess that's good because you have a lot of control. But I wish there was more ready-made presets you could get. But I'm gonna go into the position one, and I'm gonna hit add element, and then we get a size, and we want to make I have another project, an old one I'm gonna check out. In that one I did, I'm gonna drag it up here. So let's see, shaker component. I make a type sine wave. Okay. Let's see, type sine wave. Bam, bam, type sine wave. There's so many types here, so it's a little bit hard to know which one you want to make. You can probably experiment with different ones. For some reason, okay, this one is pretty cool. But I'm gonna do the sine wave, because that's the one I usually do. I'm a little bit lazy with this shaker add-on. So I made one preset basically, and then I reuse it for everything. In the, let's see, properties, frequency. Basically, we don't need any offsets, but I want an even shake on all of them, so I'm just gonna do 0.1 on all of them. You can adjust the intensity. These are basically the how intense it is. And by default, it's duration 0. That's basically, it keeps on going forever. Or maybe I want it to just be 1 second, and then you hit play, and it plays for 1 second and then stops. And then you can adjust the fade in and out, and it's easier to see the results, I think, if it's playing infinitely. Maybe not. But I'm gonna set it back to 1 second, and then I'm gonna show you how to activate it via a script. So I'm gonna add a script to my scene, doesn't matter what it's called. And then we can go into the ready function. I'm gonna drag in the shaker component 3D, and then I'm gonna do dot play, and it's play shake, and that's a function of the shaker component. I don't have a camera, so I'm gonna add a camera 3D. Let's see if I remember shortcut. No, I do not. Let's see, align transform to view, perfect. And if we preview it, perfect. I think I have to add a sun and a world environment to see it. And if we hit play now, save. Why am I not seeing anything? It's weird. Okay, there we see it. Okay, it's shaking a little bit and then it stopped shaking. That's basically how you use it. I would recommend watching the video if we go back to the GitHub. The creator of this plugin made a video. You can just click watch the video and it will take you there. That's basically what I want to show, so peace out. Let's see if I can get a cool effect. Yay! And the best way to support me is by becoming a member. And yeah, peace.